So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No outsmarting him this time. Driving forward. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Cruyff. And Azar. Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Hazard simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Azar. And it's Koundé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hazard. And here's Cruyff. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff plays it short. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And Cruyff! Goal! Paris And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Goulet, there he goes, motoring forward, driving through the middle. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Goulet. Goulet! He's got away with one there. El Amin. Paris Saint-Germain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. It's a promising position. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into... And the shot! 30 minutes gone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, he's just misjudged that one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pass somewhat off target. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Cruyff. Just past the 40th minute mark. Nicely spread. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crossed into the box. And back out. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
El Amin. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 15.
So off we go again.
À leur place.
Paris Saint-Germain currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Modric.
Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery from Mbappe. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's heaved it away. Camavinga. He is through here. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's dribbled past his man here. Cruyff has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cruyff with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Cruyff! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff, and Cruyff! Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Nicely weighted ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Lyon do have a chance to counter here. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's good running with the ball. Cruyff! Oh, he hit that sweetly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff! And that really should have been that.
Cruyff has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Attention, changement.
So, third corner of the game. Cruyff goes short. Cruyff. Oh, that's neat.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
Chance! And how did he not put that away?
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Lyon making further changes here, and in quick succession. Spread to the right. No, again, there's no way through. Spread it left. A quick look, thought about cutting. Big chance! And another try! And yes, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Lyon restore parity.
Lyon really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He has found the way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Azar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Changement.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Cruyff with the short one.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps
And it's
additionnel.
Cruyff. Oh, nice touch. Lovely ball and a real... Azar! Superb goal!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's beaten the last man. Bebeto! Wonderful from Bebeto!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. And that's been well dealt with. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has been slung wide. Hazard. Goulet. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's had it taken off him. He has found the way through. He's found space here. Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior scooting forward. And it's Camavinga. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
Could be danger here! And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cruyff, he's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior has it out wide. And a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Dani Olmo, decent chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get onto this? Caught offside that time. Rudiger. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Looking tidy in possession here. It's Hazard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dani Olmo is onto this. Dani Olmo! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
Tries one from range! Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Great ball, and he's in here! And he's had it nicked away. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Olasagasti, spread to the right. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is headed for the middle. Bayer claims it, safe hands. Searching pass he's played there. He's picked his way through. And Bebeto! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Tries to play it through. Lovely bit of skill. And that signals the end of the first period. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Paris Saint-Germain have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Away we go again. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! Oh, nice touch.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In with the challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Spread out to the left. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Goulet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nicely spread. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's Bebeto, pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred...
Oh, good climb! And that is faded wide. Bebeto under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 17.007 espectadores.
Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olasagasti. Now that looks a decent ball. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Nice bit of trickery. That is good strength. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Olasagasti. That's going wide left. Chance here to counter. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a little off target. Shifted it to the flank. Olasagasti. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball out wide. Played into the box. Goulet. Pressing high and with purpose. And he shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Mbappe. Close. Mbappe! Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, he's looking wide. Olasagasti. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rudiger gets it away. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable.